Alright, after Telefero, Mr. Telefero TV, if you haven't done so, you need to subscribe to my channel right now for more exclusive content. You'll be notified first if you hit the notification button as well to when my content is hitting YouTube. If you want to, know more about what we got going on the website, just hit the subscribe button and you'll know everything first. It's just that simple. You can help support me as I continue to move forward. Just that simple. Okay, something happened last Friday, and we know a little bit more about what the hell happened today, but I really think we're asleep on what we just lost in hip-hop. About Friday, I believe, Friday night, a story came out that Reid was leaving Epic Records, right? I don't know if you guys know this, but all the hottest artists, a lot of them at least, who are still signed and are not independent, Future, 21 Savage, maybe the biggest in the game right now, DJ Khaled, all signed to Epic Records, and all will tell you the reason they're signed to Epic Records is because of 60-year-old Reid. So when news came out that he was leaving Epic Records, threw a lot of people off. A lot of people started to speculate on a couple things. What could it be? A better job. Maybe he was following his buddy Lear Cohen over to YouTube. There's so many ways you could take this for him. Nobody thought it was this. Nobody. And I mean absolutely nobody thought Reid was leaving for one or two reasons. All right, I'm going to go ahead and tell you all the facts, and then we'll go from there. All right, Reid has been tied to sexual harassment allegations. Several of them, all right? Pretty much the unnamed accuser, an assistant to Reid, alleges that Reid, who was obviously married, made inappropriate physical advances toward her at a December holiday party. According to a March 22nd letter that the woman's lawyer sent to Sony Music's general counsel. All right? The letter says that Reid asked her to lay down in bed with him and give him a hug while the two were in a hotel traveling on business. All right. And then he, made some sexual comments to her. He called her fine, this and that. Reid's lawyer, Joel Katz, had no comment. All right. So there's one of two things that have happened here, and both ends in us losing Reid. Either the first thing is Reid is an innocent man, but didn't want to put his wife, family through the turmoil of a case. He didn't want to put Epic's name through that. He built Epic up for about 6 years now, really built that bad boy up. And this was really the only spot that people felt comfortable about saying that they're signed to. I remember 21 Savage did an interview with Rap Radar, and he said, look, I'm signing to Epic Records because of Reid. Period. That's the end all with it, all right? And either it's that he didn't want to put his family through some false allegations, or he didn't want to destroy the Epic name and destroy what they got going over there, or the second one, which is the more likely of the two. And again, he's innocent until proven guilty. We don't know. Maybe he did have some sexual relations with a woman, thought he couldn't get caught, and he knows that it will be better for him to just be Reid with nothing behind his name, nothing in front of his name, like not Sony and Epic's Reid, just Reid, and he know that it won't create the media uproar that it will as him being still obviously a big guy over as a chairman at Epic Records. So that's where we're at with it. It's one of those two things. It's just that quite simple. But I'm going to tell you, this has a big impact on hip-hop. We don't know what we just lost. I think a lot of people don't know what they just lost. DJ Khaled, literally, if you ask him about his career and everything he has going, he gives a lot of credit to his partnership with Reid and now his partnership with Jay-Z. But I'm telling you now, Jay-Z ain't available for a phone call every day, even for DJ Khaled. Reid is somebody that had really helped steer Khaled when this whole Snapchat wave took off, and they really got behind him. I know that's a huge hit for Khaled. 21 Savage, like I said earlier, He was saying the only reason why he felt comfortable signing, he would have stayed independent, but he was like, he felt like he could relate to a black man in L.A. Reid. Future, y'all see how Future's been able to spark back up. A lot of that is credit to his relationship and his partnership and deal, whatever, with L.A. Reid. And now that they are losing somebody who has, I don't know if L.A. Reid is good at lying or just one of those guys that artists genuinely think is keeping it 100 with them. This is going to be a hit. This is absolutely going to be a hit. You got Rose over there now. Like you got French over there. You got so many guys over there. Jadana's over there. Gotti's over there. Travis Scott's over there. Outkast is still over there, even though that probably is dead. There's so many artists over there. Bobby Shmurda, that's going to hit the fan in a couple years. Like, you got so many artists who trusted in not Epic Records, but trusted in L.A. Reid and everything he's done. Now you're going to probably rub people the wrong way, because let's just be honest about it. They're probably going to bring in this big white executive that knows nothing about hip-hop, knows nothing about the culture, knows nothing about what's selling right now. And all these artists, a lot of these artists, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm telling you something I know and not something I think. They're going to be out the window. A lot of times when new execs come over and new chairmen and presidents come over to a label, and even in sports, they want to bring in their own guys. So a lot of these guys who L.A. Reid might be working with and might have a great relationship with and might want to give them a large time frame to get their project together. Maybe these are guys that have handshake deals with L.A. Reid. That's out the window now, because you got, look, with this new exec, whoever he is, which I'm pretty sure is going to be a white man. I'm pretty sure of that. And I'm not saying that a white man can't be in tune with the culture. I'm just, from what I've seen in the past, usually it comes down to that, how many hits can you make for me in a year? How can you give me 1-2 hits a year? You got another hit in the chamber. Where are the hits? Where are the hits? The hits. You know, so maybe a lot of these artists might be ousted. You know, I think a guy like Travis Scott will be in a good position because he produces music. But what about a guy like 21 Savage, who he has street records? We got to see if he can produce another mainstream record, but he caters to the street. How is that going to impact him? Future. That budget for Future is pretty hefty, right? I mean, Khaled, I think, is in a good spot, but again, how much can Khaled keep this up? I mean, I'm pretty sure that budget is wide open for Khaled when he needs it, because he commands, I mean, you got to think all these records got to get clear with these big time artists, and it's not easy. It's absolutely not easy. And I think Epic, which I think is, you know, honestly, I thought they had a stronghold. I'll consider them the top right now, atop the labels and everything right now. I think they just took a really strong hit. And if we lose Khaled, or if Khaled falls off because of this relationship at any point, we lose a lot of what hip-hop has become right now. Khaled is a big portion of the music industry right now in hip-hop, with the way he's able to move freely pretty much right now and bring anybody he wants on an album. A lot of artists can't, or DJs or whatever you want to call it, can't clear all those records. So that is the breakdown. Again, L.A. Reid, it looks like this thing is going to hit the fan. We don't know if this thing is going to, our charge is going to be formally made. Probably in the near future. That's what it seemed like seems like she's probably going to want some money out of him. Either if he did it or didn't, you know what I'm saying? It's going to definitely hit civil. Maybe it gets further than that if you can prove something, or maybe it just was a ploy, or maybe nothing happened. With that being said, for LA to step down, I knew there was more to this story. Either he had a huge job or something went really bad. And we see now that something went really bad. And it looks like L.A. Reid might be done. I don't know anybody who's going to hire him or bring him on with this hanging over his head. And our greats, our legends don't deserve to go out like that if he's an innocent man, all right? After Telefero, I go, again, I represent that Mr. Telefero TV. Thank you for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. If you like the content, if you rock with the content in any form or fashion, please don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel. And always, you can support me on my website, itsmrt.com. Check me out. L.A. Reid, all right? Sexual harassment charges are probably coming his way. The allegations are here from a lady that was his assistant on the road. She's claiming that the 60-year-old former chairman of Epic Records was trying to get her in bed with him. All right, I'm out. If you're looking to book me for an interview video or by phone, if you're looking to have your music or your skill featured on my daily podcast, if you're looking to book me for a speaking engagement to help motivate some kids, if you're looking to have me rock some of your clothing to help promote your brand, make sure you hit me up at booking@mrtelepharaoh.com. Again, that's booking@mrtelepharaoh.com.